Have you ever promised yourself that you would start tomorrow? Tomorrow I will study. Tomorrow I will work harder. Tomorrow I will change my life. But somehow, tomorrow never comes. This is the story of a boy named Rahim. Rahim lived in a small village. He was intelligent, talented, and full of dreams. Every evening, he sat beside a quiet river and imagined a better future. A good job, a beautiful house, a successful life. But there was one problem. Rahim loved dreaming more than doing. Whenever it was time to study, he said, "I'll start tomorrow." Whenever there was work to do, he said, "There's still time." Days turned into weeks. Weeks turned into months. His friends moved forward. They learned new skills. They worked hard. They grew stronger. But Rahim stayed exactly where he was. One afternoon, an old teacher found him sitting under a tree. The teacher smiled and asked, "Rahim, what are you doing?" Rahim replied proudly, "I'm planning my future." The teacher sat beside him and drew two circles in the sand. "This," he said, "is the circle of dreams." Then he pointed to the second circle. "And this is the circle of action." Rahim looked confused. The teacher continued, "Most people stay inside the circle of dreams. They imagine success. They talk about success. They wish for success. But only a few step into the circle of action. Those people work when others rest. They keep going when things become difficult." Then the teacher erased the first circle with his foot, and he said, "Dreams disappear, but actions leave footprints." That night, Rahim could not sleep. For the first time, he looked honestly at his life. He realized that his biggest enemy was not a lack of talent, it was procrastination. The next morning, before sunrise, Rahim woke up. He studied for 1 hour. The next day, he did it again, and again, and again. Some days were hard, some days he wanted to quit, but he remembered the teacher's words. Actions leave footprints. Months passed. Slowly, Rahim changed. His knowledge grew. His confidence grew. His future grew. Years later, Rahim achieved many of the dreams he once imagined. People called him successful, but Rahim knew the truth. Success did not come from dreaming. It came from taking one small step every single day. So remember this, your dreams matter. But dreams alone cannot change your life. The future you want is built by the actions you take today. Not tomorrow, today. Because every great success begins with a single step taken right now.